hopefully that no, it is the right hire in 2 to 5 years or whatever. We can look back like, yeah, they got it right this time. So
Gotcha.
hopefully, and a lot of people speculate that it was some meddling ownership in Cleveland, which prevented him from succeeding. Don't know um, how good their ownership is up in Cleveland, but a lot of people is implementing that it's a bad ownership there.
Mhm. Well, we do know Kevin Stefanski. He was two-time what coach of the year something in his last in 2 out of the 6 years in Cleveland. He was two-time coach of the year. So I think he could bring some to this team. I just hopefully it's not baggage from what we saw last year. Hopefully, like I say, my guy who I wanted was the guy in Seattle. You know what I mean? So, and you seen what he's doing the 49ers, like we talked about earlier today, what he did to the 49ers. I think this dude got great, clear. He got great what kind of creativity. Not saying Stefanski don't. Not saying Stefanski don't because we didn't see it. And maybe it was the team. Maybe it was the team that Stefanski had. But man, I don't know, man. I'm a little nerve wracking. You know what I mean? I'm a little nerve wracking for the Falcons. Be honest
Yeah,
with you.
yeah. For me, it's like I said, it's a little disappointing. Like I said, he was on my list. I didn't expect that. And his name came up quite a bit when this process started, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. And basically because of what we had seen with that situation in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing their record, it was like, how good is this dude really? Why is his name getting brought up for us as a coaching candidate when this process started? But evidently, he's an excellent old guy. Whether he's a true leader of men, I guess we're going to find that out. Whether the team's going to follow him and um, really play hard for him, that we don't know. So hopefully that is the case. That way he can be like some of these other young coaches that like say Ben Johnson who took over the Bears and they still playing. The Mike McDonald who's in Seattle and they still playing. So hopefully he can follow that mold, man, and resurrect his career here in Atlanta.
And usually, sometimes the second time around, he's usually head coaches we didn't seen with sometimes the second job. Usually, they do better. They saw where they made mistakes in the first time around. But at the same time, man, I'm just still. I guess I don't know. You know what I mean? I guess when we've been in the missing the playoff the last 8 years, and now this is our fourth coach since pretty much the Super Bowl. Man, what's going on in that front office up there? It makes you start to question from Dan Quinn to Arthur Smith to Raheem Morris and now Kevin Stefanski. It makes you question. I understand we bought in Matt Ryan, but hell, man, I'm nervous about Matt, especially with this pick. And Matt might have known. I give Matt X's and O's. He was here 14 years and he got Hall of Fame type numbers. If you look at his numbers compared to quarterbacks that's already in the Hall of Fame, Matt is there, but he didn't win the Super Bowl either. And man, I hope this was a great pick, man, and not a big mistake again. In 2-3 years, we be talking about hiring another guy.
Yeah, I hope not. Like I say, we have no choice but to kind of see how this going to turn out. Like I say, I felt like Matt was going to hire a guy that he wish he would have had as a player. That was my take on Matt.